Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony Speaks Happy Hour here for Friday. Friday. What? Monday. It was Monday.
We're starting again.
Here on Friday. Yep, Friday. We're up Friday. See? Must have had a couple happy hours already. See, we're already rip-roaring into the so, get back there. Hey, welcome to the happy hour here for
I don't
Friday.
know these guys.
I know. But hey, we're happy to be here. Hey, congratulations to the Cubbies. Hey, go Cubs, go. Go Cubs, go Cubs with the early win, beating Boston 4-1 there, low-scoring matchup. And hey, Cubs kicked off the day. Still 14 games on the slate in the MLB. We got a CFL game going as well. And then if you really want to get into it, we got some Summer League. Mr. Hot over here in the Summer League. 12-1 is Ron Crawford running along in the Summer League. Woo! Fire! Definitely Mr. Hot in the Summer League. So as I always do, though, hey, we'll get to the cappers, and then we'll get right to the plays we got rolling here to kickstart the weekend. So let's get to it. Head on over to Ramon to get us started. How you doing here, Ramon?
Hey, I had them. Cubs, go, Cubs, go. We had them premium today in the win. Pretty much kind of called it the way it went, man. Colin Ray, good job. Giolito, trouble early. The rest of the way, just no runs pretty much. Cubs get that win. I'll take it to get the second half started. Don't want to say can only go down from here, but 1-0. Here we go.
Head on over to Brian. How are you doing here Friday afternoon?
Doing good, Brad. Doing good, fellas. Happy to be back on the show. Slow week. Yeah, bro, ready to get to the games tonight. Like you guys said, the Cubs won today. I was on the under myself, but I kind of figured the Cubs had it in them to slow down the Red Sox today. Have a feeling that little Winsanity run they were on before the All-Star break is going to slowly creep back the other way now. But yeah, let's ready to break down the games.
Definitely ready to kickstart the weekend here, getting back to the grind of the loaded cards again. And hey, they're only going to get even more busy as we continue to roll along. So excited for it and complain. Hey, Cubs on the run line to kickstart the day. Woo! I will take it. That's why I started my day 1-0 to stay hot in the second half, especially after I had a little slump there. So hopefully we can start the second half strong and finish up the season good in MLB. Head on over to Ron. How are you doing here on this Friday afternoon, Ron?
Yeah, pretty good. Since you last seen me, 3-0-1. I did push last night with the CFL game 51 exactly, though, but I hit those WNBAs in that last day of the season there, or the before the All-Star break. So, yeah, it's doing pretty good. Getting ready for my night action here. Get me on the board today and hopefully keep this run going. Let's go.
Definitely looking to stay hot. So let's get to it here in the MLB. We'll kick it off with the we'll do 4, 5, and 5 is what we'll do. We'll kick it off with the first four here. We got the White Sox taking on the Pirates. We got the Angels. Hey, we got a pitcher starting for the Angels now listed. Good old Zephyr-John going to get the start here. Reliever, so bullpen game for the Angels on that one, taking on Luzardo. And then we got the Padres taking on the Nationals, and we'll throw in the Giants taking on the Blue Jays. We'll throw in the Athletics taking on Cleveland as well. Picking on over to Ron to get us started. What do you like there?
Yeah, Pittsburgh was pretty hot at home in their last couple series there. 7-1-1 to the run line there. So I'm going to lay the extendo there with the Pittsburgh Pirates. And then you look at Zephyr-John coming in. He's got a 1.60 whip and a 5.77 FIP. If he don't get the over, the bullpen damn sure will late. So give me over 9.5 in the Philadelphia and Angels game.
I don't know where to Brian. What do you got for us tonight, Brian?
Yeah, I agree with Ron there on that White Sox Pirates game. I'm going to take the Pirates run line. You got John Cannington on the mound for the Sox, Bailey Fulter for the Pirates. I know a lot of people struggle to back Bailey Fulter, but he's looked good as of late. He also has a 2.75 ERA in his night starts this season. I think he's going to be able to hold down this slow offense on the White Sox side. And I think that the Pirates are going to be able to squeeze out a win and back up Bailey Fulter this game on the run line. So give me the -1.5 there. Looking at the Blue Jays-Giants game, I'm going to take the Giants -1 here. You got Verlander on the mound. Or no, sorry, Blue Jays -1 here. You got the Verlander on the mound for the Giants. He hasn't looked good. Been getting rocked. He's 0-2 on the road over 6 starts with a 4.99 ERA. I don't think he's even had a win this season, even in his home starts. Yeah, he's just hasn't looked great. I don't think the Giants are going to be able to get it done tonight against this hot Blue Jays team. So give me the Blue Jays -1 there.
Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in the early MLB, Ramon?
The other game guys talked about a little bit, White Sox and Pirates. I'm going to take the over here with Cannon and Falter. I don't mind what you're saying about Falter here, but with Cannon, I do expect Pittsburgh to be able to get a number here. The number's 8.5. I was really hoping to get a premium in here at a juiced up 8 maybe here, but I'm going to end up going over with Cannon and Falter here in this one, with the offenses stepping it up a little bit.
And for me here, in this block of games, couple I like. First one I'm looking at here, give me the over between the Padres and the Nationals. Looking 8.5. 8.5 is the total in that one. Padres, hey, when they're road favored this year, of anything over -110, 10-1 to that over this year. And the Nationals, before the All-Star break, and 12-1 to the over was Washington in the month of July. So I think that continues there. Give me the over, Padres and Nationals. And then one more I'm looking at here. I like the Athletics here in the spot. I know that the Guardians just seen Sears and roughed them up a little bit, but hey, I think the Athletics are the spot there. I know what Cleveland does against left-handed pitching. And just that price, the way I'm looking at it, the Bucks Garden against the Athletics there in that one. You figure that they'd be a bigger dog if they just got if Sears got roughed up. I think Sears bounces back and has himself a good start there in that one. And the Athletics scoop up the win. Cleveland went 19-9 versus left-handed pitching this year. So I'll take the Athletics in that matchup. All right, on to the next slate of games. We'll do a little middle block here. We'll do the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Mets. The Royals here confirmed that Seth Lugo is getting the start for the Royals there in that matchup. Taking on the Marlins. We got the Yankees taking on Atlanta. Looks like Ian Hamilton's going to get the start here for the Yankees. It is little boo-boo blister. No pitchy for Fried in that one. Fried his fingers. So, hey, it happens. That's probably exactly what he did. Cooking himself some bacon, fried his finger. Hey, you get a blister. Sometimes the boo-boo happens. He no pitchy here today. We get Ian Hamilton for the Yankees. And then we'll throw in the Baltimore game, taking on the Tampa Bay Rays for the middle block. We'll take it on over to Ramon to get us started. What do you like there in the middle block of games?
I think Lugo's numbers are pretty good. 2.67 ERA, and yeah, Miami was super hot for sure at the end of the first half. And I think I just got a distinct advantage. Even I'm done making excuses for Alcantara right now. I mean, the numbers aren't getting any better. Maybe the outings are looking better, but I don't know. After 18 games or so, if I got a 7.2 ERA, it ain't getting any better. But take the Royals on the road here. Got to lay it a little bit with the Royals, believe it or not, but I'll do so. It's probably down to about $1.15 here or so. I'll take Kansas City just with this starting pitching advantage.
Heading on over to Brian. What do you like here? To my MLB.
Yeah, I gotta look at that Orioles versus Rays game. You got Charlie Morton on the bump going for the Orioles, Taj Bradley for the Rays. Now Charlie Morton, as of late, he's looked great over his last 5 starts, has a 2.30 ERA. Taj Bradley over his last 5 starts has a 5.40 ERA. So he's been getting hit up at home as well. I think that tonight that the Orioles can come out hot here as a small dog. I'm going to take them. Orioles money line at +104. I also am going to take a shot on their team total over 2.5 in the first 5 for +115. Last time out versus Taj Bradley, they got to him pretty quickly. I think he lasted 1 inning, gave up 6 hits, 6 earned runs, and 2 home runs. So I'm going to take a look at the Orioles money line there and their team total over 2.5 in the first 5. Not the Padres. Reds and Mets game, I'm going to take a look at the Reds team total over 3.5 full game. I know Shohei Manaea is going for the Mets. Looked great his first start out. But I just have a feeling that against this Reds team today that they'll be able to get to them at least for a couple. Mets bullpen come in late, be able to get a couple more. I just think 3.5 is a little low for this Reds team total, so I'm going to take that over 3.5 for plus 100. And then looking at that Royals Marlins game, yeah, I agree with Ramon there. I'm going to take a shot on the Royals tonight money line. Lugo's looked fantastic over his last 5 starts. Has a 1.48 ERA. Alcantara just ate himself this year. Over his last 5, he has a 7.39 ERA. Royals small favorite minus 115. I'm seeing minus 119. Some sites take them on the money line. Also lean over 7.5 in that game.
Head on over to Ron. What do you like here in the middle block of games?
My Royals actually got hot right before the All-Star break. Hope that continues. They're starting to hit 7-3 their last 10. I like Lugo on the road here, laying a small price. That is worrisome that it is so low, but we're going to take the Royals in that one. Still got to go with the Mets at home as a home favorite. They're still one of the best teams in the league at home as a home favorite. So I know it's Manea, but I'm still going to go with the Mets on the money line there.
And for me here in this block, I agree. Give me the Royals here in this spot. You look what the Marlins do. Hey, Marlins have not been bad in that first half. They've definitely been in some spots where we've bet them and they've won some money. But what have they done this year after scoring a game where they score 8 runs or more? They lose. 0-6 are the Marlins following a game they score 8 or more runs. And the opponent averages 6 in that game while they only score about 1.5 in those big losses. So I'm with you. Give me the Royals there in that one. Seth Lugo has definitely picked up his play. I like Kansas City there in that matchup. And then I like the under, Orioles and the Rays here. I know everybody, you look at Taj Bradley's numbers versus Baltimore this year already. Yeah, and he did get roughed up. He got rocked a little bit, but I think he has a little bounce back here. The Rays in divisional games here at home. 17-11 to the under. Baltimore out on the road, they just continue to go under 31-16. So I like the under there in that one. I think Taj Bradley has a little bit of a better start. And at 9, it hasn't budged thing all day. I'll take the under 9 in that matchup. All right, that handles the middle block. Let's head on to the late night slate. We got the Tigers into Texas to take on the Rangers. We got the Twins taking on the Rockies. St. Louis taking on Arizona, and the Astros in to take on the Mariners. And then we round out the card with the Brewers into L.A. to take on the Dodgers. Looking at pitchers-wise, I think all those were covered and good to go this morning. Yes, sir. Those 5 were good. All right, we'll head on over to Ron to get us started. Late night MLB, what do you got?
Yeah, I already put it out. My MLB spreadsheet play of the day, 32-17 on that particular play. It's the Detroit Tigers. So take Detroit in that one. Even if they're a dog, they turn into a 12-5 ATS dog as well. So either way, you're good, favorite or dog. It's a great play on the Detroit Tigers. So take that, and that was our spreadsheet play of the day. Also, we're going to look at one of the late games, Milwaukee and the Dodgers. We saw kind of these matchups last week, and Milwaukee just handed the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers get it back tonight. Take Glass now minus 1.5 on the run line against Milwaukee.
Head on over to Brian. What do you got for us tonight, Brian?
Yeah, looking at that Twins-Rockies game, I'm going to take the Twins on the run line there versus the Rockies. Chris Paddock going for the Twins. I know he hasn't looked that great this season, but this Rockies team with Kyle Freeland on the bump at home, he's been getting rocked at home. He has a 4.82 ERA his last 5 starts. I just think that this Twins bats can really come alive tonight, Byron Buxton and company, and really get to the Rockies, win on the run line easily. So give me the Twins minus 1.5. The Cardinals and Diamondbacks game, I'm going to look at the Cardinals there as a small dog over there. Andre Palante on the mound. I'm going to fade that with Fott. Yeah, he hasn't looked that great. 5.16 ERA on the season. Diamondbacks bullpen, also one of the worst bullpens in the MLB. I think that Palante can hold down the bats low enough in the beginning of this game to give the Cardinals bullpen, a chance to carry him out and give them a win there. So I'll take that plus money. And then the Astros-Mariners game, I lean towards the Mariners on the money line there. Brandon Walter going for the Stros. 5.73 ERA over 4 starts on the road this season. Not looked good over his last 5 starts. Gave up 16 earned runs and 7 home runs. A lot of home runs in 29 innings. So, yeah, I think that the Mariners bats can come alive tonight. Low scoring as well. I think under 7.5's in play, but Mariners money line in that one.
Headed on over to where are we? We started Ramon to finish us off here in the late night section. What do you got for us, buddy?
Oh, my man. I'm going to go to St. Louis and Arizona. Talked about there by Brian Well, because you talk about Fott now penciled in here right to start, and his numbers, ERA over 5 here right now. Arizona, are they showcasing these offensive players? Carroll looked pretty good at the All-Star game. You got Suarez, he's heading out of here probably. Hey, you hit a home run, you might end up on a pennant contender here with Arizona right now. So I think both teams will hit here tonight with Arizona and St. Louis. I got to go over here in this. We don't get a game anymore these days where both teams are kind of teams that go over, and that's exactly what we're getting here with Arizona 49-42 to the over, Cardinals 51-41 to the over. Usually you actually have one team that's always going to be closer or under in their game, so I'm going over here, Cards and D-backs.
Hey, for me, in this late night slate of games, as I said on the morning show, I like the Astros here. I'm not a Louis Castillo guy, and I think this Astros team can continue to stay hot. It's just what we turn into the second half of the season. Big divisional games. The Astros get up for these big games. I believe they've won 4 of the 6 previous meetings between these two already this year. It's just one of those things. They got a nice lead, and I think they just want to extend their lead here, even with Walter on the bump. I think the Astro bats stay hot, and they grab us a win. I'll take Houston at the plus price in that one. And then I'm going to take the over here, Twins, Rockies. If they get this game going, we got some wind out in right field blowing out, but chance of a little bit of rain. But I think we see plenty of offense from maybe Padlock giving it up, Freeland giving it up. But either way, I think both these teams hit. And we get over. It was a 10.5 up to 11. I think we get into the probably 12, 13 run range. So if it's like that, then I'm almost at the coin flip price. I would have to lean to the Rockies as a home dog in that spot. I think it's just, I think it's one of those spots we do see plenty of runs, some offense. So why not late in that one, and the Rockets can steal a win there, especially at that big plus price. I don't want to lay that kind of price with a Padlock on the road. This is like I like the over as a better play there in that matchup. Hey, that wraps up the MLB. Let's head on over to the big game in this week in the CFL. Here we got sellout in Winnipeg. The place will be a rocket. Winnipeg hosting Calgary here in this one. 2 of the hottest teams in the CFL by far to start the year. So let's get to it. I believe this thing has shot up. I see 5s in some places. And this one total-wise come down. I see 50.5 in most places. Kick it on over to Ramon. Anything you got for us in the CFL tonight?
Yeah, we just saw the Stampeder Bowl, obviously, in the first game, and pretty wild, but a wild score. But Calgary did get done, look pretty impressive here. So I think on such quick turnaround in this important series, because both teams are, kind of going pretty strong, obviously, in the West. I'm going to end up going over again here. You talk about shot up. I know what you're saying with the line, too, up there, 4.5 or 5, and the totals crept up here too. What was it, Rod? 36-17, I think, last in the game, the other that they played there in Calgary. So I'm going to go over. I still have concerns. For me, Winnipeg has the more explosive guys for me right now, especially the running backs here, not only with Oliveira, but he's back and looking perfect here at this point. But guys like Wheatfall and Dembski, they're getting it done. Dembski, another nice game last time out. I just don't know if I see maybe the Calgary offense is kind of spread a little bit. They move it around, but they just don't have the big play guys. It feels like to me, Alford, Dedrick Mills obviously can play great out of the backfield. So I'm going to go over here. Maybe Winnipeg gets that lead and I don't even about holding on, but feels like Calgary can still get theirs here. But the turnaround with the experience of Winnipeg, I'll go over, but it feels like the Bombers should get the win back, if you will.
And for anything in the CFL for you tonight, Brian?
Yeah, I agree with Ramon. I think that the Bombers should get this one back. Winnipeg there after taking the loss to Calgary last time out. Calgary's been on fire, taking on the Winnipeg and then Saskatchewan after that and getting the wins in both games. But I think that Winnipeg can get this one back, and I think that they can cover that little 4.5 there. I think they're going to be hungry to get this one after Calgary gave them their first loss of the season. So I'm going to take Winnipeg minus 4.5.
Head on over to Ron. Anything in the CFL for you tonight?
Yeah, I got a premium on the side, but I'm gonna look at the over as well, 50.5. Just too little. I do want to know if Dalton Schoen is going to be back. I haven't heard any word. He's supposed to be back for Colaris, but 424 yards of total defense that Calgary's given up on the road. That's a lot, man. I think this one goes way over the total tonight. Maybe 32-21 type. Big time game there. So 53, 54, 55, somewhere around there is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to take the over in this one.
Yeah, for me here, I'm going to take the over in the first half. As I said in the morning show, it was 25 and a half in that first half to the over. That thing's dropped. Some people are betting the under. So you can find the 24.5 out there, I see now on that first half. So you look at the numbers that both these offenses are scoring in the first half. You look at Calgary versus over their last 3 games in the first half, they're averaging 16 points a game in the first half. And you look at what Winnipeg does, well, they're averaging 15 points a game in that first half, and that gives us 30. And people are thinking we're going to be more defensively. Even defensive numbers, Winnipeg's given it up 13.8 points a game on average in the first half. Over the last 3, 15 a game in that first half. Calgary defensively in the first half has been pretty much money. Defensive wise, only giving up about 6 points a game, but even that 6 and 15 is almost the 24.5. I think Calgary gives it up a lot more, as Ron alluded to. On the road, they're still allowing 400 yards of offense and averaging, giving up 7.6 yards a play defensively. So don't let that 2-0 on the road fool you a little bit there with Calgary. You look at the defensive numbers they're giving up. They're still giving up over 400 yards a game on the road. This Winnipeg, as I alluded to, sellout crowd, absolutely building. Going to be a rocket for Winnipeg in this one tonight. I love the over in the first half. Less wood to chop than what I was in the morning show. I take the over 24.5 here, and would lean about the over full game with Ron there as well. Hey, that wraps it up. What's this here? What about the 0-2 Padres and the Nats under? And the Athletics? No, I'm not on that game under. No chance. No chance. You can take that under if you would like. I'm not. Oh, one of those guys. All righty. Here, I'm going to just do one of these.
Oh, bro.
Brutal. Yeah, didn't see the end of that one. Here, I'll just put him over here. There. Mr. Sir, you can come back and give your picks again next time on the happy hour, which would be Monday for your chance, because we don't need that there. Well, we actually welcome you. I hope you hit the thumbs up button, and we put you in the timeout little block there. We're welcoming you to come back next time, but be a little more respectful. We don't mind you giving your plays, but if you're here to fade us, then actually come in and have the balls to say that you're about to fade us. We don't mind if you want to come here and fade us. I have no problem with that. I'm thick-skinned, so definitely have no problem with that there, Charles, at all. So Fade at own risk, as they say. Hey, that wraps up the sports section here on a Friday to get things started here to kickstart the weekend. I'm excited for it. So let's get to it. Brings us to the parlay section, player prop, game in the future. We leave it up to the capper to decide whatever they got for us here in this section. And then they'll let us know what they're starting their weekend with over at Tony's Picks. So let's kick it on over to Ron to get us started. What do you got for us tonight, Ron?
Yeah, I got a best bet in Major League Baseball. 31-17 last month there in MLB best bets. 12-5 last month in WNBA best bets. So best bets is where you need to get with me. Forget the other plays I'm releasing because it's been asked, honestly. So yeah, we're gonna go with the KBO. It's gonna rain again. You guys gotta remember, Korea is like the size of Wisconsin, and now you got North and South Korea. So if it's raining in South Korea, it's pretty much raining everywhere, unless it's in the Czech Dome for Kiwoom. But yeah, it looks like another rain out. But we're gonna give you a couple. I want you to take the SSG Landers -1, and then I got the video coming out. Check that out later about 8 Eastern. That'll be out there tonight. And that's pretty much it for me. Hopefully get back in the swing of things. 2-3 zone will be back on Monday. We got Tuesday night, a full slate of WNBA. So look forward to that.
Definitely. Hey, I don't know, over to Brian. What do you got for us tonight, Brian?
Yeah, for tonight's parlay, let's do the Royals money line, let's do the Cardinals money line, and let's throw the Pirates money line on there. A little 3-teamer for you guys. Royals, Cardinals, and Pirates all money line. Over on the site, I got a 3-pack left up for the night tonight. Had my one play fire off earlier. Like I said, it was the under in that Cubs game, so that cash. So yeah, I got a 3-pack up on the site tonight. Yeah, looking ahead into the weekend with some momentum. Great action this weekend. Bunch of big stuff. Got UFC, MLB every day is back on. So yeah, just looking to carry the momentum over into the weekend, guys. Hop on. We got a lot of cappers. Got Christmas in July going over on the site as well. So hop on there. Check out that 2-for-1 capper promotion and use that promo code Tony T at checkout, man. Hop on. Let's get everybody signed up and see you guys tomorrow morning on the morning show.
Definitely. Don't forget, morning show tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Tune in. We'll get some more winners in Saturday's early morning action. So looking forward to then. And let's get to tonight's action. What do you got for us, Ramon?
Yeah, Rod, getting back to action here in a lot of sports, but I'll go to a tennis match tomorrow morning with Alexander Bublik taking on Arthur Kazau. I'm going to lay 3.5 games with Bublik to win the semifinal, move on into the Swiss Open Gstaad there. And you can pick up my 3-pack tonight in the majors. Going to keep rolling here right now. A little bit of a run in Major League Baseball. Check out the handicapper leaderboard, see who's hot. Check out my profile page for the baseball results of late. You'll see me heating up here, getting ready for the second half. So let's keep it going over at Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 15% on those premium pick packages. 3-pack tonight.
Definitely. Head on over and scoop those up. Don't forget the 2-for-1 capper promotion. Can't go wrong with that over at Tony's Picks. Pair up everybody you see here, and let's have a big win and weekend together. For me, over Tony's Picks, got 3-pack up there. Also, I still have my MLB Game of the Week up there. Also got my CFL Game of the Day. Crushed it yesterday with the Argos. So looking to stay hot there. 13-3 run in the CFL action. So looking to stay hot. That CFL plays over there as well. So let's get to a little parlay for you. We're going to take the Athletics on the money line, the Astros on the money line, throw in the St. Louis Cardinals on the money line, and then throw in the over Detroit Tigers, Texas Rangers, 4-teamer plus 1,700. Little 4-teamer for you there tonight. I put a little pizza money on that myself. Hey, that wraps it up for Friday's action. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate everybody that tunes into the chat. Mr. Wesker's in there. Nicholas Handy's in there as well. JM in there as well. Shout out to Andrew joining us regularly in the chat as well. Kevin is in the chat as well. Usually Ron Hahn's joining us in the chat. Usually somewhere. He's probably mingling around there somewhere. Jake Kwan's in the chat. Yeah, I haven't seen that guy in a little bit. How are you doing there, Jaquan? Hope you're doing good. I haven't seen that name in a little bit. Glad to see that you found us here in the happy hour. Even Charles Carter. Hey, shout out to Charles Carter there in the chat. Come back next time with a little more RESPECT, as they say. And we don't mind you giving us some takes in the chat. Definitely we enjoy it. But definitely remember a little RESPCT. That's what you're supposed to do there. Shout out. We don't mind having you, though. So, any final words before we head on out for Friday night slate?
Yeah, for all you DJs that hang around for the Summer League, Summer League's pretty much over, so you're not going to see any of the spotlight players playing tonight. So if you want to lay it with some favorites, I would do that. I think Vegas is telling you who's playing, who's not, so you can look at the favorites in that one. Tomorrow, take OKC to win their semifinal game. They're laying 2. You can get the money line right now.
Now, they were still alive with that Toronto future. They went undefeated. But I'm going to go to the Women's Euro tomorrow with France, and I'll take them to win in 90 minutes over Germany at even money.
Nice. Definitely shout out Ramon there telling me that the Raptors were going to kick butt in Summer League. So I was like, Raptors going to kick butt? All right, I'm in. Don't have to twist my arm too hard.
Like,
the Raptors are going to kick
You
butt.
might see Toronto and OKC, definitely.
Yeah,
Look at the
actually,
teams that are playing defense, and OKC is one of them for sure.
Toronto looked like the best team on the court last night for sure. I agree with Ron about some of the, but I think Denver tonight, Lakers are shooting 51% from the free throw line in Summer League. So maybe I'm going to take Denver. I don't know.
Hey, Bronny had like 19 last night. Look out.
Bronny got hot. So he
might not play tonight. Like I said, it's pretty much over. We're going into the playoffs tomorrow, the semifinals. Like I said, your Toronto team, I texted you last night, Rod, all they had to do was win to get in because they had such a high differential of points. They're still number one, high differential.
Yeah.
So, even after winning last night. Yeah,
that's the caution that Ron said. These are all consolations today, but look,
nobody cares tonight.
Play a little bit on the game. Those are the games to watch tomorrow.
Take favorites. Take favorites tonight. They're telling you.
Pretty good. Pretty fun to watch a couple of these teams out here.
Yeah.
I'm also going to take somebody who might have a bee in their bonnet and going to smack one tonight. Give me Brent Rooker to hit a home run. Wow. He crushes one for the Athletics here tonight in that one. So I'll take a home run for him. I'll also take an RBI because that's a nice price on Brent Rooker to get a home run and an RBI tonight. First 5 swings of that home run derby, I thought he was going to win it. Right? He was just rolling right along. Why? He didn't. You have to the guy that's with the tape measure, the guy that was hiding in the outfield with the tape measure, going, oh. Excuse me, I think your foot was there. The ball landed right there where your foot was. Excuse me, move your foot. There we go. However they did that, but hey,
the Pelicans may even win tonight. Watch out.
The Pelicans might win. Oh man, definitely watch out. Hey,
they were horrible.
They are horrible. Yeah, definitely. That wraps it up. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful Friday night. Let's make it a winning one. Have a good one, guys. See you guys.